ladies. Today we have 45 minutes of barre. You only need a chair and we won't be hanging off the chair or anything too much like that, so it's just there for balance. So grab yourself a chair, a mat is always nice to have, and we'll start in a second position, so it's a wide stand, heels are in, toes are out, and every time we sit down, bring the hands up and stand up, hands come down. And this is just overall to get our body moving. Catch your breath. And I'll show you from the side. We'll keep going in the meantime. We'll have a straight spine here as we take our second position at pliés. So my head is right above my hips and I slide down an imaginary wall here. I push my knees behind me and I'm quite light through my big toes here as well. So the arms are moving so that the muscles start to tone and warm up there as well. Find a little bit of rhythm, and if you're playing music, definitely turn that up a little bit and follow the beat around. Always can go slower, can go faster, anything that works for you today. Otherwise, 8 more. 7, 6, maybe you can come sit lower, last 5, and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Little pulses. So arms can go wherever you like. If you're feeling quite densey today, bring them forward. You might bring them to the hips. I might like them forward so I don't tumble backwards. So my head is still right above my hips. I'm taking little pulses here, pushing my knees outwards and breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. And I'm trying to lift a little through those big toes. So I'm not externally rotating into those little baby toes. Let's take 10 more here. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Rise up through the belly. Really scoop it in. Last one. Lift your right heel up and take 10 more little pulses here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place the heel down. Stick your bottom out backwards. Reach to the floor. Have a straight, long spine. Reach all the way up to the ceiling. Down and up. Good. Avoid that rounding here. So if I touch the floor too close on my mat, I start to round. So reach it forward off your mat. Really try and touch the floor. And if you want a little bit more, take a heel rise. So that's an optional add-on. Lifting those heels every time you stand. 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, reach forward. 4, touch the floor. 3, 2, 1. We're back into a second position. From that second position, we'll turn to the right side to a lunge. That's where you have your chair. Come back, second position, to a lunge. Catch your breath. 3 more rounds, slowly. Nice and deep. Last 2 more rounds, slowly. And the last one, finding yourself a lunge. Your feet are hip width apart with a big step in between the 2 feet. Your back heel is off the floor. Hands can be to your hips or up to the ceiling for more cardio as we bend and straighten. Good. And again, scoop up through the belly. Really use your abs here. They will have you have so much better balance. All the way down and all the way up. Your thighs would want to do all the work for you here, but can you really squeeze your glutes instead? Or maybe just together. So it's not all thighs working hard here. We want to work the glutes more. And believe me, we will today. Last 10 here. And 9. 8, chin is up. 7, I'm going straight down. Don't lean forward. For 4. And 3. 2. Pulse. 4, 10. And 9. 8, 7, 6. Maybe arms are up here for 4, 3, 2. Reach the arms. 4. Hold yourself still. Scoop the belly in. Sit a little lower. Twist to the right side. Middle. Left side. Middle. And right. And left. Now here you'd like to try and keep your hips still. And really work those obliques. So squeeze the belly in. Wrap your sit a little lower. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll come to lean onto the chair, but just lightly. It's just there for balance. My front leg stays bent. That's my right leg. Left leg lifts up and down. Up and down. So no bearing weight down to that chair. Your spine stays long and you're literally just touching it for balance. Immediately I feel my right glute work. Burn. Touching down and up. And down and up. 10 more here. And 9. Right leg still bent. 8. Chest open. And 6. And 5. Can we straighten the left leg just a little bit more? 2 more. And 1. Little pulses for 10. Maybe reach your arms forward and up now to lengthen through the body for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold your chair again. Knee repeater. Right knee is still bent. Does not change through the whole sequence. Knees touch together. Left leg extends back. In, out, in, out. So again, you stay rather still. It is your left leg moving. And if you like your cardio, start to sprint it out here as fast as you can. If you don't need your chair for balance here, and again, you like your cardio, start to run it out. 2 arms involved. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, chest open, last 5, and 4, 3, 2, 1. Use your chair. Again, if you need to stand up quickly, do that. Definitely burning. Donkey kicks, guys. Kick it right behind you with that left leg still, then out to the side. Behind you, to the side. Behind you, to the side. For 10. And 9. And 8. 7. Relax the fingers, the shoulders. 6. Definitely feeling this. 5. See if you can sit more weight into that heel in the meantime. 3. Last 2. And 1 more time. We take our knee repeater. Step it back, sit into the heel, not into the toe. In, 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 in. I like to kind of start to balance here, but don't balance to the extent where you straighten and bend your front leg. Front leg stays bent. Maybe you jog it out. Maybe 2 hands. If that's easier, if coordination is not your thing today. For 10 and 9. 8. Arms are next. And 7. So push through. And 6. 5. Chin up. 4. Maybe sit lower. 3. Last 2. And 1. Push-ups. So we're working our arms. Maybe you've got a really secure big chair you can take your push-ups on. You can always come to the floor for push-ups. Maybe on a wall. I'm taking the wall here. So we take big wide arm push-ups here. Hands as wide as you have space for. A little wider than the shoulders. Lifting onto your toes, belly in. And let yourself take your push-ups. Maybe you've got room to take catch and release, where you let go of the wall and catch yourself again. Nice. For 10, 9, 8, lift your heels higher. 7, if you're really struggling, come closer to the wall. 5, 4, if you want more, reach the hands all the way up. 3, 2, pulses are next. Wide hands still, elbows wide. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold your push-up last little bit, mountain climbers. Right knee in, left knee in, right knee in, left knee in. All the while you're still in a push-up. 10, 9, maybe run it out. 8, and 7. You can make it super slow, you can sprint it here. 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Press away. Good. Shoulders down and back. Inhale here. Bring the hands shoulder width apart this time around for tricep push-ups. Come back onto your toes here. Heels lift up. This time your elbows come right into your waistline. So as I'm taking my push-ups, my elbows come right behind me. Brush my rib cage here. Maybe catch and release. Maybe not. For 8 more. 7, take it a little slower. These are so much harder. 6, 5, 4. Wake up those muscles for 3. Triceps, always much harder. 2. Last one, little pulses. 2 follow. Let's go. Pulse. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold. And mountain climbers in your tricep push-up. Pop your chest forward, your shoulders down. 10, 9, 8, 7, maybe run it. 6, 5, 4, 3, elbows in, last 2, and 1, press away. Good, still working your right glutes as we come back to the chair, but sideways. So you're facing back to how we started. From there now, some softness through the standing leg. Your knee is lightly bent, and your top leg, your left leg is bent. I lift my knee and my ankle up and down, up and down. So I don't have a massive bend, it's just that softness through the joint, that contraction through the muscles. Up and down. Lift not just the knee, so really lift the ankle with you like you want to whip your whole shin on top of a table. And you can always reach the arm over and even take your oblique crunches to make that a little harder. So this is your progression, and this is where you keep it if you want to modify a little today. Let's take 10 more. 9, 8, no collapsing into that chair. 7, 6, work those obliques. If you're taking this progression, you should feel that. Last 3, last 2, last 1, leg to arm together. 10, 9, obliques. 8, and 7, both sides move together. 6, leg up high. 5, arm moves. 4, can you touch your shin? 3, 2, 1. That's it, second position. So here, grab your chair, pop it to the other side. Second position, all the way back to how we started. If you are super out of breath, go a little slower here. Work depth into the pose, catch your breath. If you're on a roll and you love your cardio, pick it up. If you're playing music, go single pace, double pace. Push those knees behind you. Straight spine, head right above your hips. Nice. Last 10. And 9. And 8. And 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. You know what's coming. Last 2, but don't rush it. Last 1. Pulses. Your arm variation. Lift the inner heels, the inner thighs together. Push the knees behind you, upright back, lower belly lifts. And pulse, and a little lower, maybe the second round. Good. Last 10, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, stay low. Left heel lift. 10 more pulses now. 8, 7, 6, and 5, and 4, 3, 2, 1. Heel down. Reach down to the floor. You can stick your bottom out this time around. Reach up to the ceiling. Up and down. Up and down. Maybe a heel rise. And I definitely know a good bulk of you would like some jumps here. Sit low from your jump. Straight away. Stick your butt out backwards as you land from your jump. So lift, lower. 10, 9, and 8. Choose wisely. Know that you can change it up If you're feeling healthy and good, don't let it defeat you. Really push it through now. Last 4. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Second position, slowly. Calm down. And lower to a lunge. We have 5 in total. So 3 more. 2 more. Last 1. And there we go. Hands where you like. Bend through the back knee. All the way straight to bend. Arms up if you want your heart rate to stay high. If you want to make this a high intensity cardio bar class. Keep your upper body upright. Often I see this happen. Don't do that. 10 more. 9. Squeeze your bodies. 7. And 6. 5. 4. Abs in. 3. Last 2. Pulse. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Stay low. And twist. Forward. Twist. Forward. Isolate through those hips. Squeeze the glutes. Squeeze the belly. And so that rotation happens through the waistline, not through our hips. So we don't kind of start to twirl everywhere. Good. Find as much rotation as possible. Different for everyone. Last 6. A little lower. And 5. 4. 3. Last 2. Last 1. Reach it forward. Good. So now we come to lean on the chair. And I say lean with all the wrong intentions here. So really that light balance on the chair. Arabesque. Tapping down, bring it up. Left leg. Lightly bend. Weight into the heel. Right leg super straight. 10 more. 9. 8. Avoid opening through the hip. 6. So those 2 hip bones shine forward to the chair. 3 more. Last 2. Keep it up. Maybe reach the arms up for 10 pulses. 9. 8. 7. 6. Abs and back. Helping out here for 3. 2. Hands down. 1. Knee repeater. In and out. In, tap. So I'm not really stepping down onto the foot at all. It's just that tap, down and in. Left knee is bent. Left leg stays still. Why not jump it out? For 10. 9. 8. 7. Belly in. And 6. Chin up. 5. Chest open. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Coming back to the chair. If you have a higher chair, let it be the forearms. Donkey kicks. Behind you. To the side. Flex the toes. Behind you. To the side. Belly in. Left knee stays still. Relax the shoulders. Don't crash into that chair. Really realign if you need to. So you can always come back, find your alignment, not lightness. For 10. 9. 8. 7. Breathe. Yeah, oxygenate those muscles. 6. Definitely sweating now. 5. 4. Shoulders down, neck long. 3. Can we sit a little lower? Last 2. Last 1. Step it behind you. There we go. Any arm variation that you like to work with. If you need the balance, if you've got bad knees or ankles, do that. For 10. And 9. And 8. Arms are next. And 7. And 6. 5. 4. 3. chair as you take your push-ups. I'm coming down to the floor because I feel a little bit more steady here. Onto the knees or through the push-up. If you want to right arm push-ups, exactly like we did in the first round. Down and up. Down and up. You might take your catch and release, like you've done. All is fine. Let's say 10 more. 9, chest open. 8, chin is up, don't look down. Last 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2. Little pulses after this one for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold into a push-up or otherwise using your plank. Mountain climb is 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand up or stay, shoulders down and back. Inhale. Tricep push-up. Back down to the floor, your wall space, your chair. There we go. Elbows come in for our tricep push-up, so don't forget about that. Go slower. Squeeze the elbows inwards. You don't have to go super low. Do not hurt your shoulders. Show you from the front as you'll keep going. My elbows do not go wide. They brush and touch the side of my ribs. Last 5. Last 4. Last 3. Such a lazy muscle group. Last 2. And last 1. Pulse. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold that push up again, maybe with your mountain climbers, maybe one or the other. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to your chair, butt sideways. Softness, but only lightness, lightly through that standing leg. A bend through your right leg. We lift it up and back, up and back. Don't forget to bring your heel, your ankle with you, up and back. Relax here through the hands. No collapsing again a few chairs higher, make that your form. Maybe you'd like to challenge yourself, not use anything. There is that progression. And if you did that on the other side, please do it here as well, so we walk out of here nice and even. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, and 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, little finale here, straight arm and leg together, 10, 9, 8, work by lifting that leg as high as you can, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, coming all the way back to that second position, there we go, your pace, where are you at, how's your breath, how's your body, are you sweating? 10, 9, go lower now, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, all the way back. We'll take a push-up here, all the way down to the floor. Press yourself up. This is round number 1. You might take these jumps here, yeah? Jump and jump. All the way down. 2 times now. Jump, push, step it forward. 3 times now. Push-ups. 3 and 2 and 1. We'll go to 10, guys. So continue. Some might move a little slower, and some might take a lot of burpee jumps. Round 4 you're doing now. Wide arm or tricep push-ups, really don't mind. Round 5. If you're not doing your push-ups, obviously try and keep moving by maybe just taking your burpees, modified burpees, maybe your squats. Maybe you just want to come light to the floor and take your bridge lifts. Lots of options. You're probably on round number 6 right now. And this is where it gets hard. This is where your body says, no, don't want to anymore. 3, 4. Good. Round 8, 9, and 10 left. Go ahead, jump if you can. Skip the push-ups if you absolutely need to. Otherwise, 8 push-ups here. I'll take a break so I can keep talking to you. You should be super out of breath. And it really doesn't matter how slow you're gonna go, as long as you keep moving. Breathe. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Know that your finale is so close right now. You're working on your round number 9 right now. Again, push through. This is where it gets super hard. Well, we're leading up for 10, right? So you have 10 push-ups. Heck, if you're finding it hard on the floor, take them on the wall. A little bit easier if you still want to do it. So the modifications are endless, guys. I want you to listen to your own body and take in all in good health. I'm working towards that last round. I hope you're nearly there as well. And otherwise, feel free to just pause the video or come into the core work after with me a little later. I was in push-ups or I was wide push-ups. Maybe alternate them even to make it a little easier to not fatigue the same muscle constantly. Take your time, really. Take a few breaths if you feel like you've lost the line. 3 more push-ups here, and 2, and 1. For good measure, I will come forward, roll myself up, reach up, stretch up, arms back. Inhale, shoulders back. Exhale, roll up. And so you might not be finished yet, and take your time to finish. Otherwise, you find yourself to hang upside down here with me. You might have been finished way before me, especially if you jumped and all that. Catch your breath here. We're coming into core, and that is the last bit of work that we'll be doing. Breathe. Over the next couple of breaths, you find a way to come to sit down. Our core should be nice and fired up, nice and strong already. So from there out, you know I like to do any kind of abward seated or in plank. It's just a lot more effective than any ab curls into your back. You can come to your back if your lower back has any slip discs, any issues. You just take your ab curls from the ground up. Otherwise, come down halfway and pulse, pulse, pulse. Now, because we're so warm, maybe you can let your hands rest beside you because our muscles are so engaged. But maybe your muscles are just really tired, and then it's a little easier to reach forward. Another progression would be to reach the hands up, squeeze your belly in. So let's take 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, come up. Exhale, roll yourself down. Interlace the fingers just behind your head. Have your feet down to the floor. Come up, reach a leg up, and reach a leg up. Maybe you can come all the way up. So know what works for you. Working obliques, working abs for 10 and 9. slow, yeah? 8. This is a beautiful variation. We're still working obliques and abs. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Barre comes from Pilates, dance and fitness, right? So why not take a little bit of Pilates work here? Hundreds. Legs up to the ceiling for this variation today. Imprinted spine, so lower back into the floor, hands up to the ceiling, inhale. Press up and down, hold your head if you need to. I love supporting my head, gives me more of an engagement through the belly, down into the mat for 10. And 9, look at the knees. 8 for my more intermediate advanced people, reach the legs forward here for 5. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Head down. Anyway, or anywhere with your arms as well. Little tailbone pulses. Lower back stays down. Work those lower abs. Lift, lower, lift, lower, lift, lower. Quite small. My lower back keeps being glued down. It's like I'm actually stapled to the floor. Or super glued. I'm trying to loosen up off the floor, but I can't. Just my butt, my tailbone can lift. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, and 3. Last 2, last 1. Beautiful work. Set your feet to the floor, just sway it out for a moment as we'll go into a little bit of oblique work. Coming light towards the left side, a little bit over towards the left side, I should say, rather than all the way on the left side, just that tiny bit. Bring your elbow and your fist into the floor, left arm wise, right into your ear. Knees just at a slight diagonal towards that left side. Then we go to crunch up and lower down, and up and down. Maybe straight legs, straight arms. You know this variation if you've done my classes before. For 7 more. 6, 5, I'll keep showing both. 4, chin up, and 3, and 2, and 1. Straight away to the other side. Good, one side significantly harder than the other side, okay? So do what you need to do. One side of obliques will always be stronger than the other side. 7, go slow as you need to. 6, 5, work on lowering and lifting those legs. That will make the difference. 4, on those obliques. 3, 2, 1. Come all the way back down onto your back. Good. And this time around, legs come back up to the ceiling. Reach your hands up and down. Up, down. If your neck is hurting, interlace those fingers right behind your head. All bits of your spine touching the floor. As you continue to do this, lower your right leg to hover off the floor. 5, 4, 3, try and straighten out those legs. 2, 1, change sides. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug those knees into your chest. Little circles, little sways. Let both knees fall towards the left side. We're in a spine twist now. You might think, not yet. Interlace the fingers right behind your head. 10 times, lifting 2 shoulders off the floor as much as you can. So we ripple that right side obliques together. 7 more. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Change sides. And there we go. Up and down. Aim to get the right shoulder off the floor together with the left one. It is so much easier to kind of just roll up and over towards that right shoulder. Look up to the hip. That is your direction to come up. 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your knees back up. We are nearly there. Take a big Last exercise, guys. You want your feet to the floor, you interlace the fingers right behind you, and you either just do your your ab curls straight up and down. But this is your last exercise, so if you have energy left in the tank, you have a healthy back, and your abs are still have a little bit of strength left, then you come all the way up and all the way down. Last 10, 9, after this we stretch, 8, 7, 6, belly in, 5, slowing down, 4, 3, sun's come up nice in your last 2, last 1, and we come down to rest. Big breath in, big breath out, let yourself fall to the spine twist. Now I go left side first, but it really doesn't matter if you're taking something else, widen those arms. Take a sigh. Stretching, guys, is so important. Working those long and lean muscles. And then we'll have ourselves just be a little less sore, hopefully, tomorrow as well. So stretch properly. Come up and over to the other side, so knees towards the right side now. Hips stack, arms wide. Breathe. Knees up, straighten the legs forward, inhale, reach the hands up, exhale, look forward and roll up if you can. Bring those hands behind you, we'll take a seated thread the needle here, so get yourself nice and long and spacious first. I'll bring my right ankle on top of the left thigh, and then from there on out, don't crash into those shoulders, long spine. It's like I want to look over something forward. Hands might be any way facing, that's nice and most comfortable for you. You might be on fists here, you might be on forearms, you might just be on the floor, take your thread needle. And then otherwise, maybe you can move yourself a little forward, push the right knee forward away from you until you feel that hip stretch. Long spine, chest over your shin as much as you can. Flex those right toes. 5 breaths. And maybe throughout those 5 breaths, there's room to increase the stretch. Maybe in those 5 breaths, you need to back it off a little bit. Never any pain through the knee joint, please. So keep checking in with yourself. Changing sides, you really have to move back first to untangle yourself. Changing sides, and when you're ready, seeing on the left side where you can take this. Lengthen out the spine first before you walk too much forward. Flex those left toes, press the left knee away from you. Long spine, breathe. Last 2 breaths. Sit any other way that you desire. Taking a nice little side body stretch, your arms up, inhale, over to the right side. Keep 2 glutes down and grounded. Maybe your left forearm comes down to the floor. Maybe just reach the hand as far as you can. Make sure the right side body stretches and the right shoulder does not collapse down. It stays right up. Hello, obliques. Coming over to the other side. Glutes down and grounded. It's not about touching the hand down. Really reach it up and over. Feel this come Latin to that lower obliques coming right out of the hips where it gets so tight and it's so connected with the lower back there. One more big breath. up, stretch the right leg out to the side now. And your left sole of the foot is into the inner thigh. From there now, I bring the left hand behind me, reach up through the right hand. I'm on a left shin up, right foot, reach and thrust the hips forward, and come to sit down. Slowly. Other side. Right sole of the foot is in the left thigh, left leg is straight. Right hand behind me, repeat, right hand behind me, hips come forward, reach the body up. One inhale, and slowly come down. From there now, set your feet to the floor, hip width apart, interlace the fingers behind you from all those push-ups. Take a forward fold, bend your knees as much as you need to. It's quite nice to glue the stomach to the thighs here. Hand palms together if you can. Most guys are not able to do this, so very normal if that's not happening. Also, if there's any shoulder injuries, or just everyone's built a little different. Bring the hands down to the floor now, shake your head, yes and no. Few rounds, breathe. Yes, no, yes, no. Belly still in to attack the lower back. Stepping to a downward facing dog to stretch the back of the legs. You might take a little walk here, or just work on grounding those heels down. Press your ribcage closer to the thighs. Done so much work here, so it's quite nice. Done some inner thigh work as well, so let's open through the groin. Lift the left leg up. Bend your knee and open it up. Changing sides. Right leg up, bend and open up. And bring that forward to roll forward. Inhale, step. Exhale, roll up slowly to stand. Tricep stretch, left hand up, bend the elbow, pull it back, chin up, ribs in, long spine. Change sides, right hand up, elbow bends, pull the elbow back, chin up, ribs in. Elongate through the whole upper body, the whole body raising. Letting go, finishing with a spinal roll. Inhale, shoulders down and back. Guys, this is like a free massage for your spine. Belly in, head heavy, arms heavy. Roll down slowly. Last chance here to let go of your head. Shake yes, shake no. Breathe. Inhale, stay. And exhale, curl up. Slowly. Shoulders down and back. Thank you guys so much. I hope you're sweaty. I hope you had a good workout. Please let me know what you thought of it, and hope to see you here soon.